Today's video is all about Detroit Lions versus San Francisco 49ers analysis, breakdown, and prediction video. We're going to do offense versus defense, defense versus offense. We're going to go the X factors, players to look out for, and of course, at the end, we're going to give you that score prediction. But before we get into the video, most importantly, it's Christmas. Merry Christmas, folks. Hopefully, you're spending it with your family. Hopefully, you're watching this video after you spend it with your family. You know, it's all about the holidays right now. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all of that lovely stuff. So, hopefully you're having a good one. Let's get this video started. The Detroit Lions are traveling to San Francisco 49ers to take on them in a big game. The Lions need to win this game. Lions are 13-2. The San Francisco's 49ers are 6-9. Lions offense is best in the NFL, putting up 32.9 points per game. Very good. Defensively for San Francisco, they're allowing 23.3 points per game. That's 21st in the NFL. Lions defense is giving up 19.9. That's 7th in the NFL. San Francisco is putting up 22.1 points per game. That's 16th. Take the over on that one. We look, this game is a Sunday night football game. The total over and under is 51.5. I actually really do like that number. It is a good one there. The underdogs, of course, San Francisco, 3.5. Lions really need to win this game significantly. It's a big, giant game because if the Lions win and the Vikings lose, the Lions get the number 1 seed. The Lions win the NFC North, and we get that bye week. Who do you got winning this game? If you got the Lions, put DET. If you got San Francisco, put SF. Let's go ahead and do offense versus defense and defense versus offense. We're going to start with the Lions defense here in the 49ers offense. 49ers offense is putting up passing 235.7. That's how many yards they're going to get there. Lions defense allowing 240.4. Take the over on both. Rushing, the 49ers are pretty good. 143.9, 10th in the NFL. Lions rush defense is really good. They're only allowing 98.5. Take the under right there. Total yards per game, San Francisco's putting up 365.7. That's 8th in the NFL. Lions are allowing 338.9. That's 18th. I would take the over for the Lions, under for the 49ers. Turnovers, San Francisco sucks. They're -5. That's 24th best in the NFL. Lions are much better in that category, and we'll get to that in a minute. Points per game, again, San Francisco is putting up 22.1. That's 16th. Lions are allowing only 19.9. I'm going to take the over on it. What is a player you got to look for San Francisco's offense? That is Brock Purdy right now. He's not having the best season. He's actually having a down season here. A lot of injuries over there to that football team, and that's occurring. He only got 17 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 3,487 yards, and a completion percentage of 65.2. He has not played at the level that the 49ers expected him to play at. But again, we talked about Christian McCaffrey was injured, Brandon Ayuk knocked out, so there's been some weapons there that has hurt their team. Let's go ahead and switch it up, though, for Lions offense versus defense for San Francisco. I got a hunch the Lions going to do pretty good here. Passing yards per game, 264.7. That's second best in the NFL. However, the 49ers are only allowing 183.3. Take the over for San Francisco for the passing, and the under for the Lions. So they're pretty good stopping the pass. Rushing yards per game, 143.9. That's sixth best. Rushing yards per game, 121.0. 15th. Lions got to run the football in this game. That's where we need to take advantage. Total yards per game, Lions are putting up 408.6. That's second best in the NFL. Total yards per game defensively, they're only allowing 304.3. Take the over for San Francisco, the under for the Lions. Points per game, Lions are dominating. They're putting up 32.9. San Francisco, they allow a lot of points here, 23.3. Take the over on both. Lions are +7 in the turnover differential. They kick butt there. That's 7th best in the NFL. A huge discrepancy between 49ers, who are -3, and the Lions are +9. Players that we got to look out for defensively for the San Francisco 49ers. Obviously, Nick Bosa is the guy that you could look out for. He's been dinged up this year, but he's still a force to be reckoned with 7 sacks. Leonard Floyd at 8.5 sacks there. He's getting it done for San Francisco. The interior defensive lineman, Malik Collins, with 5 sacks as well. Yetur Gross-Matos, 4 sacks, and Kevin Gibbons with 3.5. Lions offensive line's got to have a good game in this one because San Francisco can get after the quarterback when they are healthy. And their defensive line is still powerful. They got a good defense. Even though they're giving up points, they still have a good defense. Now, it's not like last year, San Francisco, but they're not no slouches. And I think that's important that we look at in this game because I think a lot of people expect this is to be a walkover game. I don't expect that, and we'll do my score prediction at the end of this video. But who do you got winning the game? If you got the Detroit Lions winning, put DET. If you got San Francisco, put SF. Let us know. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Let's go ahead and look at what ESPN's The Calculator believes the Lions matchups is for this game is, and they give the Detroit Lions a 60.8% chance to win this football game with only 38.8% going to San Francisco. And generally speaking, they're just going through the analytics and all that type of stuff, so this doesn't mean that it's going to happen, but it just shows you what the analytics are thinking from this perspective. And generally speaking, it's been pretty sharp, at least when it comes to win percentages. The Lions have generally been around this area throughout the NFL season so far this year in 2024. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Let's go ahead and do what to watch for in these games. 5 things to watch for here. And for the Lions, it's the Lions quarterback plays. Jared Goff has been outstanding. He's playing at MVP level. He's got a challenge in this game. The 49er defense has been pretty sticky in pass. Now, he doesn't have to worry too much about throwing picks or turnovers because San Francisco's been really bad in this game. He's just got to be efficient, make the right reads, do the checkdowns. We don't have to do crazy stuff in this game. Be efficient in Jared Goff in this offense should be able to go and get the points that's required for this game. So it's going to be one of those patient game for Lions quarterback Jared Goff. We need to get to Brock Purdy in this game. Last week versus the Chicago Bears, we had problems getting sacks, only 1 sack in that game. We need to get more for sure. And the offensive line of San Francisco can be had, but they still got a great offensive line. But we got to get to Brock Purdy. Za'Darius Smith and Mohamed out there. Can you get pressure on Purdy and hold him down? Do not allow him to run because he can run. He does have legs. This is something that we have talked about in the NFC Championship game. This is something that I have talked about throughout this year. Just you contain Brock Purdy. Don't let him kill you with your feet. The Lions should be positive from this one. Another X factor here. How about Jake Bates? Lions got to get I think we're going to have to get some field goals in this game. And Jake Bates, the weather conditions should be fine. It's warm in California and San Francisco, right? We don't know if it's going to be rainy at this point or if, windy. Obviously, you can look at the Weather Channel, but it doesn't mean it's actually going to be right now. We know how the Weather Channel is. They're a lot wrong. But Jake Bates is going to have to get some field goals in this game for sure. So let's get back to the great Jake Bates. Now, I'm not going to rip on him for a missed 65-yard field goal, okay? But Jake Bates is going to have to make his for sure. Defensive line, we have talked about this, getting to Purdy here, and getting to him is important. The defensive line has got to stop the run as well. I think that's extremely important to stop the run. We stop that run, the Lions should be good to go. Again, if you can stop the run, you can contain Brock Purdy, the Lions should be able to win the game. They should. Next X factor here and what to watch out for is Jahmyr Gibbs. We just talked about running the football earlier in this video. Jahmyr Gibbs has got to have a game here. This is a defense that can be ran on. We need to run the football. Gibbs blew up versus the Chicago Bears. He did magnificent versus the Bears. but we still need to run the football. And it can't be just all Jahmyr Gibbs. Obviously, we've got to have a little bit of Craig Reynolds and Vaki in there. But Jahmyr Gibbs in the pass game and in the run game, he's going to be the big X factor for this game. He is the X factor. If the Lions can run the football, they're going to win this game, in my opinion. But we got to have Jahmyr Gibbs on his game like he did last week. And Graham Glasgow will be back at left guard. I love what Christian Mahogany did. I kind of was hoping he would stay there, but they're going back to Graham Glasgow. I still think they'll be able to run the football. No doubt about it. So question for you again, who do you got winning the games? You got the Detroit Lions, put DET. If you got San Francisco, put SF. All in all, when I look at this game, and I look at all the factors, we really don't know the injury report right now specifically, but with all the factors that I'm going through with offense, defense, even the special teams factor, the defensive line, and the quarterback play, I do have, as a prediction for this game, here we go, Lions winning 37-27. I just think they're the better football team here. Lions right now are on a different mentality. They lost last year in San Francisco for the NFC Championship game. I can guarantee you, even though San Francisco only got 6 wins, that the players remember that game, and they want to come out very strong in this game. They want to win because we lost last year, didn't make the Super Bowl, and every single player remembered that. And they've been waiting for this game on the Monday Night Football game, a big game here going forward. Who do you got winning, right? Let me know. Do you think it's a little bit different? Who's your X factor? I got Jahmyr Gibbs as my X factor for the game. Let me know your X factor. Again, Merry Christmas, everybody. This is what it's all about. Enjoy it with your family. And if you made it to the end of the video and you haven't spent a lot of time with the family, make sure you do that today. This is what it's all about. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. With that said, folks, adios.